Hey guys, Mr. Yaisley here. So wanted to get you started on the next part of what we're doing this week, even though I can't be there. So we're going to continue on and start our new chapter, which we're calling Chapter 2B, which is really just a second part from your book of Chapter 2. I just split it into two separate chapters. Chapter 2B is all about solving linear inequalities. So we did a little bit of work with linear inequality, or not linear inequalities, just inequalities, earlier in the year. And now we're going to build on that, taking what we learned from solving linear equations and applying that to linear inequalities. So we are going to have all of our normal setup. We'll have a playlist, we'll have a note packet, and we'll have a worksheet packet. So for today, we're going to start on that playlist. And here's what you're going to need to complete for today. So starting with your note packet, you're going to complete anything you already know about linear inequalities. You're going to research a little bit about that stuff and jot some notes down there in your note packet. And then you're going to start with vocabulary number 1, and then lesson number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4 need to be completed. Now, there are hard copies in your trays of the worksheet packet and the note packet. However, the playlist will not be a hard copy until I get back, but you can access it through the Google Classroom, and will need to access it through the Google Classroom to get the video links that you need to complete the notes for lessons numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 for today. Now in Delta Math, you have 2 activities to complete, Chapter 2B activity number 1 and Chapter 2B activity number 2 to complete. And then in the worksheet packet, you also will need to complete worksheet number 1. Now, all of this can be worked on in class today, but it also, worksheet number 1 is due the following class period. So make sure that you get that taken care of. If you don't complete it in class today, that you do take it home as homework and you complete it and turn it in the next day that we are in class. So again, to summarize from the note packet, you need to complete everything starting at the very beginning of the note packet through lesson number 4. In Delta Math, you need to complete activity number 1 and activity number 2 of Chapter 2B. And then in the worksheet packet, you need to complete worksheet number 1. Anything you do not complete will be homework, and you need to complete it prior to the next class, period. If you have any questions about what you learn in those videos, you're not quite sure about something, please reach out to me. I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I'm going to be at home with my family, taking care of them, so it may not be that exact moment, but I promise you I will get back as soon as I can. Again, you can reach me through Remind, you can reach me through the contact info listed in Plan Book, and you can reach me through Google Classroom. So please reach out if you have questions. Otherwise, make sure you're completing your work and getting that turned in as it needs to be. Also, a reminder, you can do any of your makeup work that you haven't, any missing work that you have showing in PowerSchool, you can complete that and turn that in for credit as well. So again, if you have any additional questions, please let me know. Otherwise, that should get you started with what you need to do today.